This is the news at 7 with Jon Snow. How you doing? John, Julian, Jason, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. How you doing, everybody? So, as you may not know, if you've not been on Patron, Steve's got new glasses, had them for about a week now. Yeah, it's a little bit strange. I can't really see you, but I can see here. So anyway, I'm hearing for a lot of you, I can't really see you at the moment. So what is that? That you're waylaid or something like that? And I can't really see you at the moment. I'm so busy, I can't speak to you. I can't speak to you at the moment. I'm so busy that Please tell me that this isn't the last random reading that I did where there was a lot of not speaking. Now, I think it was 2 days ago, trying to do one of these every 2 days, and I'm so busy that I haven't even got time to speak. So, I don't know, for a lot of you, you may be relating to some of that, something happening in May. May Day, May Day, May Day. So, this came up a little while ago in some of the star sign readings I was doing where I was saying this crunch time is coming to around May. And it was about travelling, like May Day, coming into land in May. So there is something here around being so busy, not really speaking too much, and then also an energy of what they're telling me esoterically is something that's happening still around May. Is it still happening around May Day, coming into land? So some of you might be going on holiday in May. You may be waiting for a crunch time of someone to visit you in May. You might be travelling in May. Okay, so obviously we're April, mid-April time, early April. Okay, so if you've part of this channel before, you know I channel a load of messages. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, an Aries, or a life path 4, if I say 4. Okay, but if you've been a part of this channel, you know that I do a load of messages first, and it was to do with this April or May, like the name April, Ella May, Eloise, Louise, Lucy, Louise, Lucifer, Capricorn. You really could be dealing with a Capricorn energy that's hesitating energy here. That is like cardinal, like I'm so busy but still stuck here. And then there's an energy of like this future prediction of something coming up in May. Because if you've been part of the channel, I said April or May, like end of April, end of May, sort of May time. So those messages really do seem to be here. I definitely keep hearing Ella May, the name Ella May or Eloise or Louise or Lucy, which would be a Lucifer. So that would be Capricorn, could be involving a Gemini because of the 6 energy of how I also read if you've never seen the channel before. So you're looking at a 4, Scorpio, Aries, life path 4, Capricorn 6, Gemini 6 here. And then an energy of the High Priestess, I would say, of something around, I don't know, because I keep hearing like I'm so busy I haven't got time to speak. So I don't know if these are going to be mixed messages that are coming through esoterically for a lot of you. Haven't really got time. I don't seem to have a lot of time left. I don't know what this is, like this running out of time message of like between now and May, between now and any part of May, and I seem to be running out of time and I need to catch up on everything before May happens, or I need to make sure that everything is in place before. So if I say place, you say fish, it might be involving a Pisces. So that would be place, haddock, cod, place. So something to do around a fish. So now you're kind of dealing with some people that may have Pisces in their chart. Okay, something happening around May, getting delayed, but also planning, because delaying is like tripping. So tripping. So there's something around drugs here. Like I need to clean up my act first before I travel. So is anybody here like detoxing off like medication or anything like that? And I'm detoxing off loads of medication and I'm trying to get it all done and all sorted out before May. Okay, or I'm trying to get everything packed up and I'm trying to get everything in suitcases ready for May. But for some reason they're also saying that there is an energy here of an addiction that someone is trying to clean themselves up for May. So it might be where like, I don't know, you're coming out of rehab in May, you're going in May and you're trying your best to cut down on medication that you're taking before May. Because it'd be like doctors, stuff like that, but I'm really picking up like medication tripping and something to do with around like psychotic kind of tablets of someone that's taking psychotic tablets. So anything for like ADHD, like major depression, blah, 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 so on and so forth. Something keeps coming up around tripping, May, like tablets, pharmaceutical tablets, May coming up. But needing to get clean or sorted before May. and I need to figure things out before May happens. I need to clear up my act and clear up my house and my home to pack everything ready to be moving in May. So we could be dealing with like a Cancer and Life Path 7 energy of travel. Traveling in May. I need to pack everything, wrap it all up. You see, rapper. So someone that takes wraps. Speed, cocaine, heroin, whatever, but wraps. Okay. Because that's what there would be in the UK. What people would say is like wraps of stuff. But then also like rapping music, some kind of music. Okay, like vocal music, something, wrapping it all up for May. Trying to get a presentation done around music for May. Okay, and I'm doing a presentation on something and it all has to be done before May. Okay, this might even be tax that I'm kind of got going on as well. Like something has to be all delivered before May. But I'm picking up that a lot of you may have things going on at work where there's a huge presentation happening at May, and this might be where you're starting to get very delayed in how busy that you might be, because there's a huge project going forward on May and you're trying to get everything like at work, like for a presentation, sorted and ready for May. Okay. There could even be a baby or something like that, like a baby shower. Okay. Something around happening in May. Okay. Okay, Kaylee, Casey, Cara, Cassandra, Carissa, you right, Carissa? Trisha, Tracy, Trisha, Dick, Tracy, something around your dick, maybe, unless you're called Dick. Something happening around like your private area of getting something sorted out before May. Before May, because I'm hearing Dick Richard. So something to do with around like I don't know, vasectomy or anything like that. Okay, circumcision, vasectomy, anything that might be going on downstairs for any of you. Okay. So now they get me to also look at downstairs. So some of you might be like renovating a house or a home where you have an upstairs, downstairs, and you're trying to renovate that actual house of like the living room and the front room and that kind of stuff, of clearing up your house, ready for someone to maybe move in or move out or something like that, and you're trying to clean up the downstairs. Okay, or this could all be to do with around pregnancy, coils, contraceptive energy around sex. And then you've got that kind of representation of preparing, and then you've got like actual house upstairs, downstairs energy. Someone could be moving from a high story flat from like upstairs, but they're not moving anywhere else, but they're actually probably going to get a flat downstairs in the same building, because it feels like that someone is renovating their house or their home and it's above you. It's actually above you. Okay. And then I'm picking up like, because of that, something's going on where we're considering moving to renovate the home, and either one, moving and getting it all ready so we can like show people around the house, or if you don't own it, you have to leave it in the state that it was in pretty much before you move. So you've got that. But you've got somebody here that may be just going a very short distance, which means that there's a multi-story place that you can live, but we're going from upstairs, downstairs, and we're going to go down a couple of floors. Okay, so it might be, say, like, you know, you've got a one-bedroom flat type sort of thing, and you want a two-bedroom flat, so you might be considering buying a flat for you and your partner, and you're thinking, you know what, I could go for the two-bedroom, and then we're going to move, but the same precinct, but go down, so we can have two bedrooms, two floors, or something like that. Okay, more storage space, more room. Okay, something like that for a lot of you. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, so that's esoteric channeled stuff, psychic and all that sort of malarkey. And then we're going to look into your tarot. So can you give me a general random reading for anybody that needs it, please? General random reading for anybody that needs it, please. What is going to be going on for the people that really need a message? Show me a story, please. Show me a story. Jack and Ori. Jack, Jackie, Jackie, Julian, Jackson, Jackie, Jackson. Might be your son, considering moving or something like that. Or someone coming to visit here. But I definitely keep picking up like grandchildren as well. Grandpa, grandma. Somebody with grandma moving. Your grandparents might be physically thinking about moving altogether. I'm definitely hearing Jack, though. Jack and Jill. The name Jill, Gillian, Jason, Julian. Jack and Jill went up hill to find a pail of water. So it could be dealing with water sign or someone from up north. But like Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down. Jackie fell down. I don't know. Fell down. Felton. Fell. Anybody beginning with F? Steph, also Stephanie, but also Felton. Felton or Felix. But like Felton or Felixstowe. Felixstowe or Felix or Stowe. Felton Avenue or something like that. Felton. Melton. Alan Melton. Alan. Ali. Allison. Alan Melton. I'm melting! Some of you are vampires. Let's see. Any general messages coming up for a collective reading, please, for anybody that really needs a message? Any story? Star. So there you go. So you do have plans for the future for a lot of you. You got like a Aquarian Leo energies, more than likely 8s, like above 8s. But you've got this working from 8 till late. Some of you work in the medical field. Okay, this is something of a sign that's been showing you for ages that there's going to be possible plans of movements. This is where your intuition has been kicking in for ages, saying there's going to be movement soon, there's definitely going to be movement soon, we're definitely going to be moving soon, we're definitely going in the right direction. I definitely really feel like this is going to be happening very soon. It's kind of like this crunch energy of like preparing myself for as an 8, which means if you look at the 8 of Cups, that would be where I am, is really where I want to move. Okay, so there's a lot of energy of future energies of going towards partnerships, moving, traveling, going towards a partner that you want to live with, that you want to spend the rest of your time with here. Okay, let's see. Any main messages, please, for people that really need these messages? But you got cardinal energy. So the plan is this is more of a Capricorn energy for me, which are cardinal. So they're hesitating, but stopping, but wanting. So it kind of tells me that this person here is planning stuff for the future. They're preparing all of the stuff that is within one's channel, well, what's been happening with their channel, or your channel, someone's YouTube channel. But like the channel messages that I was just giving you, right, is this preparation of moving forward. This is more of a delayed energy of stop, okay? So it's about someone that's coming to stop over, okay, but they're not actually doing it yet. So it's a plan. It's kind of giving me this May energy, okay? So what would that be? What birthday, Alexa, what birthday is in May?
Here's something I found on the web. According to wikipedia.org,
Alexa, what star sign is in May?
I found today's horoscopes for all 12 zodiac signs. You can pick one by asking me questions like what's the horoscope for Leo or Capricorn's horoscope for tomorrow.
Don't worry about it. Fucking useless. So whoever's birthday is in May, okay? So at the moment we're in Aries, okay? So will it still be Aries, or who is after Aries? Anyway, so happy birthday, Aries. General message for anybody coming up, please. Any message for anybody that's coming any messages? See, I keep picking up, is anybody coming up? Are you coming up this month? Like, are you coming over this month? Like, is it this month that it's happening? Because I keep picking up like a phone call. Hello, is that you, Belinda? But like, you know, are you coming up this month? Like, are you coming to visit this month? It might be around where you're going to stay with like children or something like that. But are you coming up this month? General message for anybody that wants it, please. A story. So you got the Magician. So there are plans. There are things that are being discussed. This person is, I heard disgusting. I don't know what that is. Disgusting. So someone might be cleaning things up because the place is a shithole. And this place is disgusting. It's probably my place actually. But this place is disgusting. I need to clear it up, right? Yeah, place fish, something around a fish. It might also be to do with I need to clear up all my woman's fish, like my swarm of fish down there. So I might be needing to do that. Anyway, yeah, so moving on with the show. Someone's sorting out the kippers anyway. So, yeah, the magician. So we're pretty much making plans. We're discussing about living together. We're going to put it all on the table and pretty much say, look, you know, this is a plan that we have. This is the plan that we're sticking to, right? Let's see. General message for anybody. General message. Continue on with the story, please. Queen of Cups. Man, this is completely different than the last two random readings. This has got to be for couples that are planning on meeting each other very soon here. And it's also couples that are actually together here. This is a coupled reading. People that are not fucking bitching and moaning and screaming and shouting and not speaking. There is an error of not speaking, but taking things very slowly here. Well, none of these cards actually mean speaking. But, you know, you're definitely making plans to go towards a water sign for a lot of you here. Could be a Capricorn, Aquarian, Leo energies that are planning to go towards a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But if the Scorpio is a 4, that would be Aries as well. Okay. So they would have a placement of like Aries, Scorpio. They have 4 energy. Let's see. Continue on with the reading, please. King of Cups, King of Pentacles now. Damn. So this is where things get slightly tricky. Not tricky, but some of you have turned your back on your ex, which is not a bad energy here, okay? But there's definitely this meeting of minds. We need to put our minds together to talk about our plans for the future, okay? Because one is thinking more long-term and stability, and the female energy is thinking about more love that they want to give to the king. And the king is thinking more along the lines of long-term progression of goal, which means house, marriage, commitment, full-time work, looking for full-time work, or have full-time work. They definitely come up in Capricorn energy that I just did for Patron, whereas this progression of looking for full-time placement of work around a fish, maybe, a Piscean, but looking for a placement work. I'm also hearing the corn exchange or the exchange rate. Some of you are looking into currency, foreign currency, or doing things around money and finances of currency. Well, there's a current bun, or there's one in the oven. Let's see. She's electric. She's got a family full of eccentrics. But I need more. Someone could be from Manchester. How you arseholes doing down in Manchester dealing with those people that are gluing themselves to the road just lately, stopping everybody from getting petrol? Hey, get yourself off the road, Terry. What you doing down there? Sticking yourself to the road? Oh, Terry. Terry's on the road, everybody. I thanked him very much for the donations, so he actually decided to give another donation, but he's on the road. Hey, Terry. I don't think you're from Manchester, though. But I'm hearing, hey, Terry, hey, what you doing down there, gluing yourself to the fucking road? We're protesting. About what, you fucking dickhead? Well, we don't really know. Well, course you don't. Get up off the road and stop gluing yourself to the road. They have, in Manchester, they've glued themselves to the road to try and stop all the lorries from getting through. That's so pointless, isn't it? Everybody thinks people from the UK are sensible. Do we look sensible? Do we? Let's see. Any main messages for people? For people here. 2. God. Just me and you, babe, is what I'm hearing. Is it just me and you, babe? Hey, is it just me and you, Teddy? It's just me and you, eh? Ah, kid. Hey, kid. That's so. Let's see. Grandad, I'm hearing. Hey, Grandad, you right there, Grandad? I'm going to be a granddad. Oh, someone really could end up being a granddad. This is where you spawn as spawn. Me spawn had spawn. Frog spawn. Chris. Me Chrissy. Me Christopher. Anyway, let's see. Me Saint Christopher. Me Christopher. Someone's got a... What is that? Saint Christopher? Patron saint of Christopher? Whatever. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Any random reading? This is a good one, everybody. What do you know? This is where everybody that's shouting and screaming say, I want to know about the bad stuff. Anyway, let's move on. So let's see what the sun is going on with the sun. 4, stubborn as arrogant as shit, not speaking to a family member. I don't blame you. Some of you are trying to equivotably and utterly avoid a family member, and some of you are actually making plans without speaking to the partner about it. So someone's like, no, dick. Hey, dickhead, fuck off, dickhead. I'm not interested, Teddy. Sorry, but I'm not interested. Hey, you're right. You're right there, Daffodil. No. So someone's refusing to offer to this person. Well, it could be speaking. I'm refusing to speak. Why are they refusing to speak, or who? 3, could be a Pisces refusing to speak to a Pisces. Refusing, could be a Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, life path 4. Life path 4, life path 3. But again, refusing. So I'm at work. Why can't you speak? Because I'm at work. Why are you not speaking? Because I'm at work. But you are the sunshine of my life. I just think that someone's just sitting back watching someone here. Someone's definitely 100% got themselves hooked, line and sinker on a Piscean. They're looking at this 3 here and saying, you're all right, Pisces. Yeah, I am a Pisces. Of course you look at Pisces, but like looking at a Pisces, and they're like, look at that Pisces in a pie. I would put that in a fish pie. The star. Leo or an Aquarian, or both. But 2 8s. So definitely finding strength to ignore the person for a little bit. Okay. A very strong connection that cannot break you two apart at the moment here. Okay. Somebody here could be looking at this person in a third party energy, wishing and dreaming that I was in that third energy, which is what you shouldn't be doing. Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Swords. So a Capricorn energy is getting stressed out, pissed off and worried because things are not quite going as quick as they want it to. Or the other part. Okay, so someone's putting a stop to it and then also worrying the fact that they're putting a stop to it. So this person's analysing situations down to the max here. Maxine, vaccine, someone could be COVID related and stuff like that. Travel plans being delayed because of COVID. Work being delayed because of COVID. Is that still out there? I don't know. I don't know what it's like outside. I haven't been out there for 5 centuries. I've been stuck on an island. Actually, I'm watching The Island. Lost. Everybody remember Lost? Lost. Why is this 9 of Swords feeling lost? Fuck, they really are feeling lost. Virgo energy. I don't know. Panicking and worrying the fact that they are the ones that are actually putting a stop to it. Because they're stopping, they're not doing anything, this person here. Stopped, not doing anything, equivotably have a connection. The worst thing I can do is speak. That's going to make things much better if I actually stop speaking to the person. Don't know why. There's got to be a third party then, right? That's why you would stop talking. Might be to a brother or sister that you actually stop speaking to. Okay. Or a mother, you know. This means a sibling. Someone that's younger. Meaning that this be you if it's parents and you're not talking to your parents, or a sibling, a brother or a sister. Okay. The Magician. 10 of Swords. What is going on now, Teddy? 9 and 1, 10, the end. This is the end, beautiful friendship. It's the end of a long-term friendship. We are friends no longer. We are now enemies. Frenemies. Someone's abusing their spiritual right here. Trying to get people to stay with them. Them, Emily, Melissa, Maria, Michael. Queen of Cups. Oh, damn. This is where it's getting very difficult. Not difficult. You've got Aries, Leo, Sagittarian. Aries, if it's 4, it's Scorpio. Could be an Aries Scorpio. Could be a Life Path 4 Scorpio, Pisces. You'll get mixed up when I start explaining to you about Kings and Queens. Sagittarius / Taurus, 5. Leo / Aquarian. Leo, Aquarian, 8 here. So you got mixtures of people. Someone's equivotably shaking up the knees and loves this person to bits, but just worries the fact that they're more predatorial. Meaning I'm worried that I'm becoming a sex pest or a pest. Okay. So I'm trying not to be a sex pest because of how much I love you here. Here. This King of Wands always to me is sex, driven by sex. It's also driven by emotion. Okay, so someone's really quivering at the knees and dripping like a fuck fridge, and definitely trying not to be so much of a sex pest and stop the energy of the connection that they feel within their loins, within the spiritual realm. Well, that normally happens when you don't commit to a 6 of Cups, when you live in metaphysics. Metaphysics of staying in there too long is dangerous. I actually just got a sign. It's the 14th today, and I picked up 1414 on the 14th. So I happened to just look it up, 14. And it does mention a hell of a lot about that. It mentions a lot about, which is what I've said for ages, to be honest. Staying in metaphysics too long is dangerous is like this energy, right? Trying to keep manifesting with no action. Sometimes people get signs all over the place to say, right, it's time for action. It's time to get a fucking move on. You've had enough signs and symbols and synchronicities. It's now time to fucking get motivated and do it. But the trouble is you can't tell this person, because I don't think they're listening to their intuition. They keep trying to find more clues yet before they can even start moving. Okay. So it's like, well, I'm lost. I don't understand. I've never really been listening to my intuition, even though I thought I was. So they're deaf or stiff, but not listening to their intuition, which means, hello. 1414, Steve's picked it up for you. For some of you, there are signs and symbols been flashing right in front of your fucking eyes to say, stop, keep manifesting with no action. If you get a 7 of Cups somewhere around here, that would be more of like, okay, we've been manifesting and we've been dreaming and planning the future. It's not happening yet, but we're planning, so I need to put a stop to the energy of pestering the person that I love, so I decide to stop speaking to the person I love. Why do you do that? Because the energy is saying, you've been manifesting the feelings, they're now there, the feeling is there, all you need now is action to go towards it. That's it. But some people could be afraid to go forward. Afraid, because you get afraid so afraid not. Piscean energy. Afraid so afraid not. So you lead to fears of rejection or abandonment. Fear to be asked to ask someone, right, for marriage or commitment or relationship. So it could be where some people are not prepared to give up the not, which means the third energy. No, I'm waiting for my karmic twin flame to float back in my fucking arms, instead of going towards the new person that ended up here. So I need to give up all that to be treated like shit, to go back to the person that I really didn't get on with. Okay, that's fear of moving forward. That's a fear of ascending. That's a fear of doing better. That means that you can still come up against codependent issues. Okay, any of you considering floating back to exes. Okay, you need to persevere with strength to push forward and out away from energies that don't work, not back into them, okay, and then continue to go forward here. Okay, obviously don't be stupid enough to be in third parties, because you'll learn shit if you're still doing that. Okay, that means that you're way back on your journey. You're willing to be in third party energies because you are, and you keep accepting someone back into your life that's in a third energy. That means that you haven't really learned anything. Okay, I don't mean you as a person, I mean your soul hasn't learned anything. Okay, it needs to go through more shit, really. So the King of Pentacles, the Tower. There's some kind of sexual erotic energy that is created here of sexual magnetism, but someone's worried about it. What's the two here? But they do reach out. You are speaking more than likely here. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Someone here, this could be like one story, because I'm going to stick with that, because I'm not going to go into depth of you guys that are floating around taking men or women. You know, shouldn't be doing that anyway. Okay. So for you guys that are more on the sensible aspect of, you know, not getting involved with other people's husbands or wives and getting mixed up in exes that don't never and have never gone anywhere, and you've all learnt to move forward, this is more of a reading for you guys, right? Because there's kings and queens here, meaning, you know, someone plays chess with people. So if you're not on that energy, there's this energy here where there is a lot of daydreaming energies of like wanting and manifesting here, but there needs to be action. Their action is something that is, I don't want to go into it too much, because you delay the energy. Spirit can get really tired of you by not listening to your intuition. So they'll keep throwing towers at you until you listen, which means that you can start having breakdowns. Taurus, Virgo or Capricorn, start having flipping out. You see, the thing that fucking really annoys me is that I see this a lot, is that people keep saying that they are a part of the divine, and they do divine or devin, and they're part of the divine spiritual order team, okay, and they're also part of the DF and DM, and they're readers of such, but they give out such negativity of vibe that they don't even know what really divine is. It's because they have a go and they cause loads of conflicts and towers because I mean, if it could be a Capricorn energy, I don't know, but because of attention, they draw that much attention to themselves by the glitter and gold effect, that in the end, when it all starts to go fucking wrong, the attention that they drew to themselves was attention seeking. So spirits go, okay, so you want loads of attention, okay, there you go, bam, shit starts to get real. People start to flip out and get pissed off with everybody where they got what they wanted. Attention. They got loads of attention. Attention seeking. Attention everybody. I need to moan about everybody that's having a go at everybody. Okay, so this is why I said, when you run multimedia sites, it's really not good in order to draw loads of attention upon yourselves among other people. It's best to just keep your own channels, your own opinions to yourself of your own channel. Don't worry about anybody else's, because what you've got here is someone that's been begging for attention, seeking for it, and now they've got it. So they're having meltdown energies here. They're losing the grip of reality. This means they can flip out. They could have this could be a Capricorn, but it could be a Taurus, Sagittarian placement all in one here. Okay, like a 5. Like if it's a Capricorn, it's 6. But if this person is also a 5, which means Sagittarius, it would also mean a Taurus placement as well. Okay, so combined with a Sagittarian temper, that would mean a stick of dynamite where the fuse isn't here, it's here. And the moment you light it, it just goes up in your face. So this is a cock, sperm and all sorts, right? So it's going right up here. So what I'm hearing is it's more like a rocket ready to go off. Skyrocket in your pocket. Dangerous energy. Unstable. An unstable energy, okay, because it's like this, very rocky. If it does have 5 placements of Taurus and Sagittarian and Virgo, because this is a Capricorn energy to me, okay, so I'm not picking at star signs, just giving you the messages that you're watching for, or other people are looking out for, or should be. That's a Capricorn energy that has like a Virgo 9 or a life path 9. It is a Capricorn, Taurus, Sagittarius mix. Oh dear, here. Because this is a complete meltdown. Okay? A complete individual meltdown. Because of the attention. Drawing attention but not actually giving it back. Wanting more and more and more until I get what I got. The Spirit did give you it. Loads of attention. Like that. So it draws the attention to you, which was negative. The more popular you are, and the more popular you want to be, the more popular you get. which was bad people around you and them. Okay? So if you want popularity, fame, fortune, and stardom, get prepared to stay to yourself, stay true to yourself. Do not sway to other tarot card readers if it's to do with tarot cards, because I've been picking it up a lot in different readings. Do not mix with other tarot card readers. It's not a good idea. Okay? It really isn't. Because this is an energy of like, I want fame, I want fortune, I want glory. The ego, depending on placement, can go to people's head, where when it goes to their head, they start to show off around money, draw attention to a big fast car and a vast amount of everything I have. Look at all what I have. Look at what happens when you draw the attention to what you have. Here. True story. Okay. That's like fast cars, money, house, big job, big ego, big car, big dick, big everything. Okay. With big egocentric energy, what you draw to yourself is, why do you need to do that? Why do you need to show everybody how great you are in life? Why can you not just find that yourself? Here. So when you draw attention to yourself, you draw attention to yourself in a big way. It will just keep happening and happening and happening and happening even more. Okay? Because you like to be seen, which really what it should be is heard, advice, left. Okay? Not to get involved with other people. Okay? As you will notice, a lot of my stuff is now really over on Patron. That's all. Okay, it is coming out on here. There are going to be different things, but a lot of things are basically just staying loyal to the people that are kind of really supporting within Patreon and stuff. Trying to do less YouTube stuff, to be honest with you. You know, sorry, it's just I'd rather do things that way for a little while. Okay, but I'll tell you towards the end. So any messages of closure for for a general collective? I will show you some signs and synchronicities. That would be the ones in the reading where it said the signs are there. You've had enough time. It's there. You're making plans. You should be going towards the planned event, right, is what you should be doing. I miss our morning coffee and I miss talking to you about the channeled stuff. I will show you some signs and synchronicities. That would be numbers, like mine, 14, 14, 14. Okay. But sometimes you can get 14, because 14, 14, okay, I don't know if you know of it, but it was mainly around messages I was picking up, which was around you've reached a stage in your spiritual calling, okay, where you are not surprised by human nature, and you are not surprised at the outcome that people create hysterical moments, have screaming fits and shouting fits, and that people are really not bad for you. When those kind of things happen, I really try not to react to anybody. I try and stay out the way, try and stay so much off some multimedia, okay? I try not to get involved in anybody, okay? And if anybody bitches and moans, they're out, okay? I just ignore them, and I just completely ignore them, okay? And just let them do whatever they like. I do not let it affect me, so I do not get drawn into childish kind of tit for tat, bite for bite energy. I just give up straight away, which can actually piss people off even more. Okay, so that's reaching a stage of maturity within one's life to say that, you know, stick with that energy of not letting, like, people just don't affect you anymore. It happens naturally. You're kind of like, I'm really not surprised by human nature. I don't mind what you think. I don't mind what you do. I literally don't. You know, you can do what you want. It doesn't bother me. I just ignore you. If you're not worth my time, I'm off, you know. So, you know, that's just that sign, but that was one that I got. Okay. Any messages here for the collective? I realise how much I hurt you. So someone is hurt. How can I help you? These are going to be slightly difficult when it comes to around a general one, but we'll see. I will show you some signs and synchronicities. I can actually see. It's fantastic. I will show you some signs and synchronicities. There you go. So look out for numbers and star signs. Okay, numerology, numbers matching up, which all of you guys do. You don't need to tell me because, you know, they're not mine, they're yours. But yeah, look out for a sign. Something is trying to tell you about the future. It's trying to tell you about that 8. So for a lot of you, it's the plans that you're making. You know that they're already going ahead. You know it's crunch time. You know that it's happening. So that should be you and your partner, really, for the people that are in communications around travelling. It's just kind of telling you, yes, you are making the right move. If it feels really good to move a job, do the job. If it really feels good to travel and visit someone and you really want to, go and do that. If you want to leave a state and go to another state, or a country to another country, yes, do that, okay? If you want to go from a platform, something like that, go to that, okay? Here. I miss our morning coffee. But it is only general. I don't want to say that to people that might make a mistake. It's a general energy. It's just for the people that have that real big pull of this plan that they should be going towards the energy of moving and stuff, right? Moving, travelling, really. Or a partner that's in the future. I miss our morning coffee. Sagittarius. So you do, you have like a Sagittarian Taurian energy, but you have this metaphysical, like, being with this person. I realise how much I hurt you. Because I was under an extraordinary amount of pressure. Okay, I lost my temper. I start acting like a child. Sorry, but that's what I'm hearing. I miss our morning coffee, but I had a temper. I said something that I shouldn't have said. I ran off at the mouth. And now I realised how much that actually really did piss you off. Okay. So be careful of your mouth here. Letting it run away with you, saying too much. How can I help you? Saturn, Capricorn energy. How can I help you? Well, that would be Saturn saying, how can I help you? Okay, so ask for what you want. If you want something from a partner, ask. If you're unsure of something, ask. Okay? How can I help you? The Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn in reverse. Oh dear. That's what I'm saying. There's an energy of Saturn and of a karmic energy here. Someone's really toxic energy here because they're not listening to their intuition. Something has been karmically showing this person time and time again, because you did have that energy of the night. Okay. So, I don't know, if I'd have kept going with a different reading, it would have shown me different. But there's an energy here of someone's equivotably not listening to their own planet, which is Capricorn here. So they're saying, how can I help you? But they can't even help themselves because they're addicted to work, addicted to doing it. And it could be addicted to sex, okay? Having too much. This is having too much money, too much success, too much ego, okay? Definitely this is the biggest ego-driven card because it's Capricorn. It's everything that is in your mind, okay, that can create egocentric, which means a magpie. Glitter, gold, fame, fortune, money, stability, non-toxic relationships, okay? So this is dark energy. This is what I'm saying. There's a lot of people out there that do say that they're all divine and they flip out at fucking anything. That's not divine sensibility. It's not. Okay, so you've got this energy where someone is trying to help people, but it isn't. It's actually putting more fear. As I said, if any of you listen to anything about witchcraft, don't believe it. Do not believe when people mention witchcraft. It is not possible or true. Okay, you can believe in it all you like. Okay, it's up to you. It really is. But I believe in the power of the mind. It cannot touch your mind if you do not think negatively. Your mind is the greatest creator of all time. Your energy is strong enough to do anything when you do not believe in it. Okay? Do you get me? Okay? But that is someone that's losing control here. But it could be stopped energy. You see, stopping the future. This is, I'm not prepared to go towards the future because I'm not listening to my intuition. Okay, here. Why is the devil in why is the devil in control? The devil, hearing Devi, the devil is trying to remain in control. Why? What is this devil for? Debbie, I'm also hearing. 5 of Swords. Told you. It's been coming up. The attention. Attention, attention, everybody. Playing a martyr. Martyrdom. I don't like it when I don't never get anything my way. I've got loads of money. I've got loads of success. I've got a big car, a big dick, a big ego, a big mouth, big anything. I don't know. But I wanted it all. And eventually I did, karmically. It's coming back down on this person to bite them in the arse. What they wanted of what they wished for is what they got. Just like that. Be careful of what you say, Steve. There's a sign for you. Everything just came crashing down on the floor on this person here. So like I'm saying, it's argumentative. Whoever this is playing a martyr, a victim, mind games, tricking people to believe. Okay? So it's also listening to minions. The devil in my card is a minion energy. People that are all joining in to manipulate this person that may even be unaware that they're listening to the wrong sort of people. I said this fucking ages ago, and I bet it's still going on. Do not listen to people that keep minion energies, that come back feeding information to people. Bing! Here. You're all joining in with the wrong energy. It's all going to come crashing down on you lot. Here. You want the truth? It's fucking down to you. If you're not, then why are you watching? How can I help? I am trying to. Stop listening. Stop listening to one another. Okay? Because you're bringing all of the attention that everybody wants with the fame and the fortune and showing everything that I have that's great and look, everybody, I'm so everything. People should soon figure out. Fuck that. Okay? Ego driven. Pulling all of the energy because I want more and more and more. I want more. Addicted to being popular. Here. Causing this. 5 of Swords. Hysterical moments. Hysteria. Okay. Playing the martyr. The victim. The victim of circumstance, of my own circumstance that I brought upon myself by wanting it all. I did. I got it. Here. So you got a lot of people around you, floating around you. The energy that floats around the devil. Here. You asked for it, you got it. So you're now getting more than what you bargained for, with everybody coming at someone left and right here. Left and right, coming from all angles. So what you wanted the attention, you're getting it. Okay, which is also going to keep your anger going. That's going to fuel the fire of aggression. So it's people that are not doing you any good. Or someone that's speaking very aggressively and doing things, drawing all of the attention to themselves, okay, ripping everybody else down, pulling everybody else down because I want more, okay, and then I get more. When I've got more, I have more to contend with, okay, so then you have haters. That's what happens. You get haters, you get people that can't stand you, that hate you, okay. So, I mean, you can keep fighting through that energy, but then you don't pick up energies like 14, okay. So that's what I've got for you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. That is free. If you would like to support me as a channel, okay, I also run Patron. Majority of it now is where weeklies are done over on Patron on the full access bundle, but it's definitely 1 week's worth, okay, then you get a monthly, another week and another week. But at the moment, I've been doing the weeklies. They're about an hour each for each star sign. And they are over on the full access bundle. When you're a member, you get to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node, and then you also get to watch it in the Numerology if you're following me as a teacher, of explaining to people the simplicity of, well, of tarot cards and stuff like that, really, of going over the numbers, what they mean, where they mean, paradox numbers and stuff, and then the other numbers that you can use also to connect the dots yourself in order to find out messages. Okay, so obviously like life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus, life path 4, Scorpio, Aries, okay, Capricorn, Gemini, life path 6, Capricorn, Gemini, life path 6. So if you're a Capricorn, you can watch a Gemini. If you're a Gemini, you can watch a Capricorn. See if you have similarities in reading, because when you call it out, you call out the number on top of the card. Capricorn is a 6, Gemini is a 6. That would relate to numerology of when you do life path numbers. You wouldn't get anything from a 2 or a 3, because that would mean Libra, and that would also mean Pisces as 3. A 9 is going to represent Virgo, but it has its own, it doesn't matter. But you can find out about all that below. All links are provided below. For everybody, thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.